The Odyssey by Homer.
This is a Honda fucking Odyssey.
Let the crazy European sex odyssey begin.
Hey everyone, and welcome to TalkWord. This is the show where we get to dive into the amazing stories hiding behind the English words we use every day. Today, we are setting sail on a big one, a word that means a long, adventurous journey. And, well, it comes from one of the greatest adventure stories ever told. So, let me ask you this. What could an ancient Greek hero, and say your daily commute, possibly have in common? I know, it sounds like a weird setup for a joke, right? But the answer is actually a single, really powerful word. It's a word that connects these epic, ancient struggles with the challenges, big and small, that we all face in our own lives. So, let's dive in.
Okay, section 1. First things first. What exactly is an Odyssey? What do we mean when we use that word today?
At its heart, the definition is pretty simple. An odyssey is a long, adventurous journey. But, it's so much more than just a trip. It's a journey that's absolutely packed with challenges, with twists and turns and unexpected discoveries. It's not really about getting from point A to point B. It's about how you change along the way. The journey itself is the real story.
So where did this awesome word even come from? Well, to find out, we need to hop in our time machine and travel all the way back to ancient Greece to meet the hero who started it all.
And this is our guy, Odysseus, a legendary Greek king from Homer's epic poem. Now, he was famous for being super smart and incredibly brave, but the thing that really cemented his legacy, it wasn't just his heroics in the Trojan War. Nope, it was the unbelievably difficult, absolutely insane journey he had to face just trying to get home. Okay, so picture this. The Trojan War has been raging for 10 years. It's finally over. All Odysseus wants is to go home. Should be simple, right? Wrong. His voyage back turned into another 10-year epic. He had to battle one-eyed giants, outsmart a powerful sorceress, and literally get tied to his ship's mast so he wouldn't crash into the rocks listening to the sirens song. This was not a vacation. This was the ultimate test of survival and cleverness. So, let's get to section 3, from hero to word. How in the world does one man's name become a common word we all use in English? Let's take a look. The connection is actually incredibly direct. The story of Odysseus's epic, decade-long struggle was just so powerful, so famous, that his name basically became the label for the experience itself. His personal journey gave us the word for any long, transformative adventure. I mean, it's a perfect example of how a great story can literally change our language. How cool is that?
All right, section 4, using Odyssey today. So, we've got the definition, we've got the origin story. Now, how can we actually throw this word into our own conversations?
We can use Odyssey to talk about any long process that feels like a huge adventure. For instance, learning a new language. That can definitely be an intellectual odyssey. Those grueling years of training to become a doctor, you could call that a medical odyssey. A sports team's long road to the championship, that's an incredible odyssey. The word just perfectly captures any journey that's more about the struggle and the growth than the actual miles you travel. And this quote right here, the journey is the destination. It just nails the whole spirit of an odyssey, doesn't it? It reminds us that all the challenges we face and lessons we learn, that's often way more important than just reaching the finish line. It's all about the experience. So, now I'm going to turn the question over to you. Take a second and think about your own life. Maybe it was moving to a new country, or finishing a really difficult project at work, or even raising a family. What's been your greatest odyssey? And there you have it, the story of Odyssey. But hey, your adventure with English words is definitely not over. Actually, it could be just getting started. If you enjoyed this little deep dive, you have got to check out the TalkWord app. It actually lets you create your very own English word explanation podcasts with our friendly hosts there to guide you. It's such a cool way to master new words. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on TalkWord.